always on the go, but the day just won't be one without your Hollywood fix. Let Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast take care of that. An all-inclusive look of pop culture.
Hey guys, welcome to GSMC Entertainment Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Podcast Network. I'm your host, Cynthia, and happy Monday, everyone. I hope you all are having a fabulous day, night, evening, whatever time you're tuning into this episode right now. I am just so excited for Thanksgiving. It's just I can't even speak. It's just a few short days away. It's crazy because wasn't it like last week, Halloween? Where did November go? How are we already towards the end? Wild. This year definitely seemed like the slowest yet fastest, right? Like just so much has happened. Oh my goodness. But yet we're here, we're alive, we're healthy, we're blessed. With that being said, let's discuss some of the, more eye-jarring events that took place during the American Music Awards. And I'm surprised that the music awards are still even happening in a thing, I'm sure it's a little bit awkward for the artists, performing in front of a non-live, a fake audience, I'm sure it's just the camera people and they have to keep that same energy as if there were a live audience there. So I'm actually surprised, these networks are still hosting these things right now. So let's discuss one trending topic regarding the American Music Awards, and that is about Bad Bunny testing positive for COVID-19. And how does this even correlate to the American Music Awards? Well, Bad Bunny had to cancel his performance for the American Music Awards after testing positive. He was originally scheduled to perform his hit song Dakiti at the 2020 American Music Awards, and he had to cancel after he tested positive. Fans were wondering about the 26-year-old singer's whereabouts after he was scheduled to perform November 22nd, yesterday, but he never took the stage. Amid speculation, news of the artist's coronavirus diagnosis was confirmed in a press release on Monday, November 23rd, revealing the reason for the performance cancellation. Bad Bunny was originally set to perform his #1 global hit, Dakiti, with Jay Cortez, live for the first time at the AMAs. A press release by Acustal Communication, which represents the star, stated. But unfortunately, the artist tested positive for COVID-19, which forced him to cancel the presentation. Bad Bunny still participated in the awards show virtually from his home in LA. For instance, he announced the winner of the Favorite Female Artist Latin category, which was Becky G, and received 2 awards of his own for Favorite Male Artist Latin and Favorite Album Latin. In fact, he had been nominated twice in the latter category, both for it's so hard to say this in English because I want to say it in Spanish because his album is in Spanish. So in English, the acronym is YHLQMDLG, which stands for Yo hago lo que me dé la gana, which means I do whatever I want, which received the recognition, and for Las que no iban a salir. These weren't the first awards Bad Bunny had won this year. He also won Best Reggaeton Performance at the 2020 Latin Grammy Awards last week and took home 7 trophies, including Artist of the Year and Songwriter of the Year at the 2020 Billboard Latin Music Awards last month. But that's not all. His songs have also been climbing the charts, with his hits Si Veo a Tu Mamá and La Difícil peaking at number 32 and number 33 respectively on Billboard's Hot 100 in March. In addition, he surprised fans in September when he performed from the top of a moving truck in New York City. The final stop of the on-the-go concert was at Harlem Hospital, where he sang for frontline workers. So all I can do right now is pray, that Bad Bunny, has a speedy recovery and, hopefully just gets back to his healthy singing self. I'm happy that he, is getting the recognition that he deserves, because he truly is like an amazing, amazing artist. I love everything that he stands for. His music aside, his music's great. His music's popping, you feel me? But just like him as a person, he breaks societal norms and gender roles. Like, I just love that about him. He really doesn't care, and he really does live up to his album's name, Yo hago lo que me dé la gana, which is why I can't even say it. It's hard for me to translate it back in English. But anyway, we're going to cut to a very brief break. And when we come back, more here at the GSMC Entertainment Podcast.
Want to find out what movies to go see? Then check out the GSMC Movie Podcast. It's your ticket to the latest movies, whether it's a new blockbuster event, romantic, comedy, or action flick. This show has got it all covered. They talk some what to go see now. Don't bother. What's hot on Netflix and everything in between. That's gsmcpodcast.com/movie-podcast. When it's all about the movies, it has to be this new show. Don't forget to like them on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Visit gsmcpodcast.com for more info.
Hey guys, welcome back to GSMC Entertainment Podcast. So we're still on the topic of the American Music Awards, and we're switching gears here a little bit and going to be talking about how Cardi B just made history at the 2020 American Music Awards. Cardi B just broke a major record at the American Music Awards when she won this award for WAP. Okay? So it was a big history-making night at the awards show for rapper Cardi B. At the AMAs on November 22nd, the artist became the first artist in history to win Favorite Song in the rap hip-hop category at the AMAs twice. She first earned the award in 2018 with her hit single Bodak Yellow, and returned to the AMA stage to take home the prize again for her song WAP with Megan Thee Stallion. Though she could not be at the show in LA virtually or in person to accept the award, on Twitter, Cardi shared her appreciation to fans who voted for her and Megan's track. She goes, "Thank you guys so much. Me and Meg really appreciate all the love from fans, celebs, every party that supported the song," she wrote. "Also, thanks for voting. If I would have known all this was going down today, I would have rescheduled my dentist appointment. I'm so swollen." She also attached an audio message to the tweet. And it goes, "I wish I would have known that I was going to get an AMAs or something. I would have went to the dentist and F of my teeth," Cardi said with a laugh. "Now I'm all talking all crazy, but I just want to say thank you, everybody. I love you all so much." Though she didn't make a formal speech this year, in 2018, Cardi thanked her daughter Culture during her AMA's acceptance speech for Bodak Yellow. She goes, "I really want to thank my daughter, and not just because she's my daughter," she explained. "When I was pregnant, I was so influenced to be like, yo, I got to do this. I got to show people wrong. I got to prove people wrong because they said I wasn't going to make it after I had a baby." While Cardi couldn't make the show, her WAP partner Megan did. The Savage rapper, who was nominated for 4 additional awards, put on a show-stopping performance of her new song, Body, at the event. Fellow stars also made history at Sunday's awards show, including Dan and Shay. The musical duo became the first country artist to win the All-Genre Collaboration of the Year award at the 2020 AMAs. This duo also tied for most overall wins at the AMAs this year alongside Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, and The Weeknd. So I'm so happy that she won WAP. Here's the thing with Cardi, she's not the best female rapper out there, right? She definitely has a few writers helping her write out her songs. She definitely has a whole team writing a song for her. But she can she knows exactly where in the song to emphasize and enunciate certain things, and she just has that attitude. She can make a hit song. That's the thing with Cardi. She can make a hit song. She's not necessarily the best rapper, but she can make a hit song, and she has a very distinct voice. You can listen to a rap song And it doesn't even need to say featuring Cardi B. And you know it's Cardi B just from like her sound. So I'm happy she won, best hip hop song for WAP, because it really is the song of the year. Like when that song released with her, Megan Thee Stallion, it was literally like breaking Twitter. So many memes came out of it. Celebrities were tuning in, reposting the song. Like it really is a hit, and it still is to this day. And just wait till clubs are open back again and they're playing WAP in the club. It's going to go crazy. The women are going to go crazy in the clubs. So I'm not even surprised. Like, if it wasn't that song, what else? What other song, what other artist could have won? Because that's really it. Like, it's the moment. WAP is the moment. Okay? So, you guys, we're going to cut to a very brief break. And when we come back, more here regarding the American Music Awards.
Tired of searching the vast jungle of podcasts? Now listen close and hear this out. There's a podcast network that covers just about everything that you've been searching. The Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network is here. Nothing less than a podcast bliss with endless hours of podcast coverage. From news, sports, music, fashion, cooking, entertainment, fantasy, football, and so much more. So stop lurking around and go straight out to the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. Guaranteed to fill that podcast itch. Whatever it may be. Visit us at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and download us on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to GSMC Entertainment Podcast. We are now entering the final segment of today's show. And again, we're going to wrap it up regarding another thing regarding the American Music Awards that everyone is talking about. And that is regarding Jennifer Lopez's performance, which spurs Beyonce comparisons. So Jennifer Lopez and Maluma had one fiery performance at the 2020 American Music Awards. However, many people noticed it looked quite familiar. The 2020 American Music Awards are still going strong. It's safe to say that for the ceremonies, celebrities aren't missing a beat. While the award show has appeared slightly different due to the ongoing pandemic, that doesn't mean it hasn't been full of memorable moments. For one, Taraji P. Henson has nailed her hosting duties at the star-studded affair. Not to mention, Justin Bieber, who performed for the first time in 4 years, gave one moving performance with Shawn Mendes. However, they weren't the only ones to get people buzzing. Jennifer Lopez and Maluma hit the stage with a fiery performance to their chart-topping tunes Pa' Ti and Lonely from their upcoming movie, Marry Me. J-Lo donned a black barely there catsuit by Laquan Smith that had a peekaboo material and a velvet bodice. She also kept her hair short hairdo and rocked a wet hairstyle which she debuted on the red carpet. But from her due to her risque ensemble, many couldn't help but compare Jennifer's look and performance to Beyonce's from the 2014 Grammy Award performance to Drunk in Love. Moreover, Jennifer Lopez danced around a chair in black, blue, and red lighting, which was similar to Bey's at the time. Does anyone notice that J-Lo is ripping off Beyonce on her performance at the AMAs? One Twitter user commented. Someone else shared, "Now, why did J-Lo steal Beyonce's whole thing like that? LMAO." Another Twitter user added, "So I'm not the only one who was like, but wait, love J-Lo and she totally gave us Beyonce at the 2014 Grammys." Another posted, "J-Lo copied Beyonce's 2013 AMA's performance and no one can tell me otherwise. She did the hairstyle, the poses, the outfit, the attitude. Hell, she even did that pre-recorded live thing too. I'm sorry, but Queen Bee has to sue." At this time, Jennifer has yet to publicly comment on people claiming she copied Beyonce. For Maluma's part, he looked suave and dapper with his black and white ensemble. He donned a pinstripe suit by Tom Brown to kick off the duet Pa' Ti with J-Lo. But shortly after, he threw off his blazer to reveal his unbuttoned blouse. The pair's performance wasn't the only thing people buzzed over. On the red carpet, The Hustlers actress dropped jaws and turned heads with their beauty look. She skipped her signature long hairstyle and showed up with an incredible new hairstyle, a lob. She also shined bright with her sparkly Balmain outfit, which was full of silver rhinestones. Maluma also sizzled on the red carpet with a navy blue suit and a white tee. Now, there is some similarities as far as like the cat suit, the poses. Like, I do see why a lot of people would say this is Beyonce's performance, because her outfit, the hair, the lighting, the chair, it all does scream that iconic Drunk in Love performance by Beyonce. So I can see why people would say, oh, she's copying her. But I also feel like people try and like just say anything about J-Lo just because it's J-Lo, you feel me? Like, I feel like a lot of times with these award shows, people always like honor other people's performances, you know, make it very similar. But I don't know why people have it out for J-Lo. Anyway, you guys, that's going to wrap up today's episode here at the GSMC Entertainment Podcast. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's episode regarding American Music Awards. If you did, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff, because that tremendously helps the show. And I'll catch you guys here for the next one.
You've been listening to the Golden State Media Concepts Entertainment Podcast. part of the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. You can find this show and others like it at www.gsmcpodcast.com. Download our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and Google Play. Just type in GSMC to find all the shows from the Golden State Media Concepts Podcast Network. From movies to music, from sports to entertainment, and even weird news. You can also follow us on Twitter and on Facebook. Thank you, and we hope you have enjoyed today's program.